Rain, rain and rain again. After Saturday's storms which led to neutralize the prologue, the bad weather continued and the start of the 38th edition was rescheduled. It was impossible to secure the 500 kilometers of stage between Rosario and Villa Carlos Paz as the helicopters were unable to take off. The weather conditions are very bad. We had troubles to set the security measures of the Dakar. The weather won't get better during the day due to a very low cloud on the mountains, so it's preferable to cancel and gather everyone in Cordoba. A little more time to wait then, but serious business will come soon enough. The pilots finally stormed on the Argentinian tracks. The second stage was shortened due to the poor weather by 100 kilometers. Still, there was a long way between Villa Carlos Paz and Termas de Rio Hondo. 387 kilometers on the menu for the cars, and Sebastien Loeb on Peugeot clinched the stage for his first Dakar. He gets to the top of the GC. In the bikes, Toby PRICE on KTM went fast on the 350 kilometers. Let's see how it went. An alien in the motorsports world, Sebastien Loeb is a champion whatever the terrain. For his first special stage in the Dakar, the Alsatian grabbed a victory. After 2 days free of competition, the engines could finally roar, and the Lion brand made no exception. The 9-time WRC champion took off in 10th position behind the experienced members of the bunch, but soon Loeb broke through. In the leading position at checkpoint 1, the Peugeot pilot kept his advance on the remaining kilometers.
I drove at my rhythm. I didn't know if it was good enough. I'm surprised at the finish to see I had the best time. For the moment, it's a great start to the rally. It's really encouraging for this car, the buggy. On these types of tracks, I was expecting to be behind those four-wheel drive cars. It's really encouraging.
At the line, he finished 2 minutes 23 ahead of another DKR pilot, Stéphane PETERHANSEL. And to show how fast Loeb and Elena were on these hilly tracks, 2 minutes is the time that separates PETERHANSEL and Nasser Al-Attiyah, finished 8th of the day. In the back of the two leading Peugeots came two Toyota Hilux of Vasilyev and De Villiers, 3rd and 4th. The X-Ray team had to count on another rallyman, Mikko Hirvonen, to put a Mini in the top 5. Nani Roma, on the contrary, confirmed he has a preference for dry terrains. Stuck in the mud for 40 minutes before help came from a tractor, the 2014 winner has already put himself in trouble. The two winners of the last 10 Dakars, Marc Coma and Cyril Desprez, have both moved on. Whatever happens now means that a new man shall be crowned this year in the two-wheel category. With 354 kilometers to cover, the fastest man was KTM's new rider, Toby PRICE of Australia. Third overall and winner of the penultimate stage last year for his first Dakar, PRICE proves he has a serious potential for his second participation. At the finish line of this first-time stage, Ruben FARIA came in second and Stefan Zvitko both in less than 1 minute 30 behind. Most men of the day's top 10 were regulars, except maybe Kevin Benavides, a former Enduro rider. The Argentine clocked in 3 minutes 36 behind the winner in 8th, a good performance for his first Dakar, just behind Barreda Bort. The Spaniard is one of this year's favorites for the overall, but today he was opening the track. Things went a bit wrong.
After the checkpoint, I got into an area with lots of mud and lots of water, and the bike stopped in the mud, just wouldn't start. So I got off and pushed it. It's not really anything except I lost some time cleaning the navigation equipment. After that, Ruben came and he had a really good pace, so I just followed him to the end of the stage.
Many riders made navigation mistakes in the first kilometers of this special and lost valuable time. It was the case for Jordi Villodens and Olivier Pain, who finished over 10 minutes adrift. Adrien van Beveren, 4th of the prologue on Saturday for his first Dakar, arrived a little further behind. The two-time winner of Enduro Pal du Touquet was turning 25 years old today. He was not at his best on the way to Termas de Rio Hondo, as he finished almost 15 minutes behind the winner, but it's part of the learning process. As the tennis season begins, the Bivouac welcomed a former Fuzzy Yellow Ball champion, David Nalbandian. Once third of the ATP ranking, the Argentine paid a visit to his neighbors for the day. He's familiar with the environment, as Nalbandian now competes in the National Rally Championship. He wouldn't have missed the chance to come and talk with his favorite pilots like Nani Roma. You can never say never, the Dakar being so close from where I live, I'm certainly not going to ignore it. The skeptics can swallow their doubt. Sebastien Loeb didn't come to the Dakar for a touristic trip. Bad day for Terra Nova, he considered a half hour, and for Nani Roma with 45 minutes lost. In the bikes, the first woman is Laia Sanz, 14th of the GC with 7 minutes of delay. If the weather improves, the Dakar will carry on its way up north in Argentina on Tuesday. At Jujuy, the 347 contenders will tackle with a 314-kilometer timed section. The main challenge of the day's menu will be the mud, a result of the rainy yet spectacular conditions.